you think there is anything that he can improve, or you think that he's right now he's perfect?
簡単に打てるようになったらすごいバッターなんですよね。
For them to maintain in the first place, they have to win the Koryusen.
だから多分連覇できるとは思うんですけどね。ナミちゃんが巨人にいた時に岡本は一緒にやってる。
I was already Kantoku Okamoto. Yeah, I never got to see him work with Okamoto.
じゃあナミちゃんが多分巨人にいる時に岡本がいたらちょっと変わってたかもわかんないね。
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
シダ
シダね。
ね。
そうそうそう。Yes.
あれスコアラーで言ったし。
いやいや。
その時に実は岡本をどうやったらいいですか。どういうこと言ってるんですか。巨人としてはクリーンアップなんてオーナーを出したいと。どうしたらいいですかって言うから、巨人はどう考えてるの。それを引っ張って左中間、レフトの方に行くバッターにしたいっていう。ね。だから岡本のバッティング見たら日本人って右方向にあんなでっかい打つのいないでしょ。結局それを伸ばしていってそのうちに試合使ったらこのインサイドくるボールとかって慣れてきて引っ張れるようになるからそういう方向で持っていった方がいいんじゃないのって下には言ったの。でその次の年沖縄キャンプに行ってそれずっと言ったらしい。でちょっと逆に言ったらライト方向右方向に大きいホームランを打つようになったっていうのはシダから聞いたんだよね。
And I think that that's the right advice to give. I strongly believe that Okamoto is a better hitter if he let the ball get deeper and then hit the ball from this to right center field. That's what he powered. Every time he started trying to pull, he started pulling off anything middle way he cannot reach. So, but when he's good is when he hit the ball. Center field, right field. Yeah, I think that's the right advice to give. I don't know if we were together, and if I help him, I don't know if he can put better numbers that he can put now. He's putting really good numbers, so I think that advice was very good. Now we mentioned Okamoto. I want to ask you a little bit about Murakami because I think that Murakami has a tremendous potential. He's a legit Joban Bata. Do you think there is anything that he can improve, or do you think that he's perfect the way he is right now?
いや少しずつもうちょっと良くなると思うんですけどね。まだやっぱりこの高めの速いボールにはちょっと対応がちょっと欠けてると思うから、あれがこう完全にこう簡単に打てるようになったらすごいバッターになるんですよね。常にこう三冠を争うバッターになるんじゃないかな。
In the other hand, all right, if he can get on top of the ball, it can be really good. Or if he can learn how to take that pitch and not to swing at this pitch, maybe he have a better chance to see a better pitch in the strike zone. When the pitcher is throwing 144, 145, he may be able to stay on top. But when the pitcher is throwing 150 and up, it's going to be hard for him to stay on top, right? So, depending on the velocity of the pitcher, if he learn how to take this pitch high, may be the best thing to do. I think that can help as well for him to win the Triple Crown, which I think he has a great potential to win the Triple Crown. Now that you mentioned, we talked about the two, Okamoto and also Murakami, the two top of Joban Bata. Now, there is one more player that I think that has a really, really good potential to become one of the best Joban Batas in NPB, which is Hanshin Tiger Sato. So what do you think about Hanshin Tiger Sato?
最初入団した時は成績が大学時は良かったけど、これプロに途中でも迷うだろうなと、独特な秋の投げ方と胸張りすぎてどんどん崩れるかなと思ったら少しやっぱり崩れてきましたよね。攻められ方もちょっとインサイド速いボール来てバランスが全然ダメになる。バッターっての4番打ってるやつは考えるからなおさらフォームを崩しちゃうんだよね。それを見てくれる指導者がいたらどうか。その場合ね。ちゃんと見てる人がいたら その元にいい形に戻してもらったと思うんだよ。選手のみんなすごい高く構えてるでしょ。あれがね、動機なんだよね。いい時はこのままいいと思うんだけど、悪くなってきたら緩んだりするんで、タイミング取りにくいと思うんだよね。なんで今のこっちも左手こうやって上がるでしょ。右もこんなに上がるでしょ。ラミちゃんの方はこうやってこう入れてたから、そんなに上に肩に力入れないんで、ね、リラックスしてこう曲げてるから。今の子全部こうやって構えてるから、だからこうなんだろう、そのパターンがね、いい時のね、あれが少ない期間がいい時って少ないんじゃないかなと。
I totally agree with you, and I see exactly what you're saying, because I can see, when we talked about Murakami, I can see the Murakami's hands are way too high, and over the years are getting higher and higher, and most of the hitters they starting to hit very high hands, so they're not stable. They have been being stable. They're doing good, but they can do better. That have to be fixed for them to maintain, to be able to be consistent. I also think. Yeah, of course, I have to do with the batting coach. I'm pretty sure, but the batting coach. When you look at all the players hitting almost the same, everybody's listening to the batting coach, which is not bad, but not everybody is the same. So in that case, batting coach needs to be flexible.
多分ファームからこう1年目やって回ってきて、塩見とか、それから一回ファームに定期したでしょ。ファームは畠山が畠山小僧。
そうね。そうね。そう。
杉村はこういうと言わない。杉村さん。はい。
Yes. So, now that you mentioned, Hatakeyama is the batting coach in the minor leagues, that have a lot to do with this. I can see now why the players have their hands very high. I think Murakami, at this point, he may be able to hit 40 home runs, but if Murakami make an adjustment of bringing his hands down a little bit more relaxed, definitely he can hit 45, maybe 50 home runs. He had that potential. Show me 20 home runs, easy. Maybe Sanyu home runs, they hit him. He's really good, but his hands are way too high. I also see that. That being said, when you look at Yakuruto Swallows, last year they won the championship. This year they're in the first place. What do you think about this year?
ピッチャーがこうちょっと頑張ってて、特に中継ぎから抑えの方までやってるんだけども、ここから打者が夏場にかけてピッチャーがこうバッてくるから、いかにこう野手がそれをカバーできるかでしょうね。つながりがあるバッティングやりながら点数をどれだけ取れるかかかってると思いますけどね。
I totally agree with you on that one. Now, the Koryusen is about to come. They're really good hitters, so the pitchers are doing really, really good right now. Once the Koryusen start, of course, they may struggle a little bit, and they need the hitters to start producing. Other than that, it's going to be tough. And for them to maintain in the first place, they have to win the Koryusen. If they win the Koryusen, they may come back and win the championship again this year. But it all depends on how they do in the Koryusen, I think. What do you think?
やっぱり6月、7月ぐらいまでどれぐらいの余裕を持って貯金できるか、あと選手がこう怪我人っていうのは少しずつ去年はそれだったと思うんで、怪我人が今年の怪我人が少なかったら多分連覇できるとは思うんですけどね。
Also, they need some time back to be able to, Yeah, he's maybe not gonna go back, but being able to have the Gaikokujin guys in the lineup is very important. Of course, Osuna is not producing the same way, so they need a Gopambata who can be able to protect, Murakami.
打順に悩むだろうね、高津もね、監督がね。その試合にこう変えてるみたいだけども、 僕らの考えとしては柱は何番にするのかっていうの2番説とか1番説でしたら最強だって言ってるけど、結局日本の場合はクリーンアップだと思うんだよね。その前にやってるランナーいかにして出塁してクリーンアップで返すか。その野球を日本の野球ずっと続けていかないと、長い試合やるときには勝ち星とかあれ大変だと思うんだけど。
Yeah, I agree with you. Now everything is based on numbers, and Takatsu Kantoku is a Kantoku who check the stats, the numbers, and I think that what he has done with the batting line and with the lineup is not bad at all. I think it's really good. But I would like to see the Ivan Bata, somebody who has a more on base percentage rather than somebody who is going to bunt. So I think that part is a little bit changing. But I think he has done a good job. He just don't have enough good enough players to be from Goban and up. Goban, Lokuban, Nanaban. He doesn't have those type of players anymore that he had before. 例えばね、今の青木とか、たまにGobanでも青木スピードでもうない、right? Then he doesn't really walk too much. He wanna hit, right? So in that case, if he bunt, then Yamada, top 10 打率ちょっと down. It's kind of a little bit hard, to produce these many runs, So in that case, have to check the lineup, change the lineup a little bit more, adjust the lineup a little bit more. So thank you so much for being on Rami channel. It's a pleasure to see you, and for everybody, the person who built the foundation of Rami-chan here in Japan as a hitter, Mr. Yaegashi-san. Thank you so much. 本当にありがとうございます。3, 2, 1, 喜んで Get it!